any questions about that at all? You okay with that?
Can you spell the opposite?
Hello what? Alan Pease. P-E-A-S. Okay, right. Let's take a look at who we've got in the room and what they have to say for us. Now, who in the room is a white presenter? Now, let's have some stand up of you. Look at you all, lovely. You are the foundation of this business. Yeah? Round of applause for our wife. Fabulous. Okay, thank you. Now, you are what this business is built on. Over 80% of people at any time will be a white presenter, and you are the ground of which we then build. Some of you want to have just another few pounds in your pocket, or sometimes people spend all the money on more product. How many of you have never had as much makeup in your life? And how funny, do you love that trunk? That makeup? Won't it be exciting when that comes on sale? Oh my goodness. So we'll find out about that in Chicago as well. And that is just the specialist trunk I've ever seen. I love it. So pack it to the gun. Oh no, I need one of every colour. But I bet lots of you have got that, so that's good. Some people don't want to earn the money, but they want all the product at wholesale prices. Some people want a few pounds, some people want to earn thousands. How fabulous is that? All of us to be equally valuable and valued, to do the uplift, empower and validate others, to feel fantastic, and that's all that matters. And that was one of the things I thought, am I going to get paid just to be nice to people? And that sounds okay. Just teach them to do what I've done over these years. Can have a go at that. So there are whites. Then we move on to our pay rise people. And they get an extra 5%, 25% now instead of 20. Who is our yellow presenters? Stand up, give you a clap. Yay! Very, very important ladies. Moving on, shifting the fair weapon product, thank you. Then you might go on and do your fast start and introduce 3 new people to the business and get £160 of wire cash. Who's had that? Lots of good people. And then we start to move through the career plan. Have we got with us any exemplary pinks? Oh, Tracy. And Lisa. Pink, lovely. Now, who can tell me what you need to do to be a pink lady?
250 personal PRS and 2,000 wholesale.
One qualified. So then, when you go on to your next 2 colours, your pink and blue, you can then start picking up royalties from the people that you've introduced. So from the first one, even if you've brought in, as Angela was saying before, that lovely Lisa here at Pink, she has 16 ladies. That's very exciting. So, but nevertheless, as long as one of them's qualified, she's going to earn on all 16 because they're all in her company. So therefore, 2,000 company wholesale, 250, and at least 1 qualified. Company wholesale is every single person that you've introduced, no matter if they're 10, 20, 30 levels deep to you. So then we go on to exemplary blue. Who's a blue? Oh, come on, Kyla. Yay, Alicia. So, who's going to tell me what you have to do to be blue, ladies? 250, 4,000 company wholesale, 2 active. So we've doubled it up now, apart from your PRS. And again, they were all looking very shifty there. I don't know why. Because I'm going to be green. And it's like, that's really fantastic. And I know that we have. Who's going to Chicago in 2 weeks? How amazing. these two ladies here, blue presenters, have actually invested into the business to go on to the event in Chicago and learn to
We
really...
don't know how to pay for it yet. We don't know how to pay for it yet, but we're going.
Raise your standards. No limits. Okay, brilliant. Now then, here we go to where the magic happens. And you can't go any further in the company until you're a green elite presenter. So, should you wish to be an orange elite, what do you need? How many greens? One. Should you wish to be a purple, how many greens? Two. Should you wish to be a black, how many greens? Four. Should you wish to have a car allowance or buy a plane? 8. Should you wish to have $5,000 a month towards a holiday home? 8 exclusives. So they can be either purple or black. Okay? And how many to get at least a $10,000 bonus a month on top of what you've earned? 8 blacks. Ooh. So that's exciting. Those extra levels, because black is always going to be the top level of the company, but as 100 people had actually made it to there, they had to then put something else on for people to strive to, hence the new 3 levels that were introduced in April this year. So we have one presenter at the moment who is on the Hall of Fame, the Wall of Influence, and she's earned $83,333 in a month, which means that when you multiply that by 12, she'd be a royalty millionaire in that year. So we have one currently, and I do believe that this month there might be another one. So, we'll be okay, wouldn't it? So, 3 bonus levels to achieve for, should you wish to, depending on what your reason why is. That's okay. But the hub of the compensation plan, where everything takes shape and serious money comes in, is definitely at Green Elite. So, who in the room is a Green Elite presenter? 10,000 wholesale. 500, that's all right. 10,000 wholesale, 500, and at least 3 active, but still picking up on your whole company. So let's have Tanya and Adele. She'll pick it. I'm not going to name these meetings anymore. She'll get me on top. Now then, what I'd like these ladies to do is we're going to look at different aspects of the compensation plan, and I'd like these 2 ladies just to give you a couple of tips on how they boosted PRS, because they're both really cracking ladies at the sales. So who's going to start for me? Give me a tip on PRS.
Me, always have a mascara in your bag. Wherever you go, have a mascara. The last person that I did recruit about 3 weeks ago was on an aeroplane on my way to Corfu, and that was courteous of Unique. They paid for my holiday, obviously with what I've earned, and that lady is now recruited. So let's say, keep PRS, keep your mascara in your bag.
Brilliant, thank you.
as you can probably tell, I'm a bit shy. So mine's usually just Facebook. I put pictures of other people, constantly talk about what I've had and what I've got and stuff, and all selfies, and really that's what gets me. And also I keep in contact with my customers, and especially with this new mascara launch, I just contacted everybody who I'd sold a mascara to since March, and I've had a word back from them, so just keep in touch with everybody.
Fabulous, thank you, ladies. Thank you. And then we move on to our orange leads. So they then will have a 20,000 business with 500 PRS and still with their 3 active. The difference is they now need a green elite too. So to be orange, you need to duplicate what you've just done to be green with somebody else and make them as good as you. And just to give you a little tip, because I said to you that we actually became black status in 3 weeks, it was because we did the same with more than one person. So instead of looking for one person to be green elite, we had 6. And actually from that we had 5 that actually qualified in that duration. So look at who you've got in the business that wants to move on, and look at where your green elites are, because to be orange, you need at least 1. So who in the room is our orange elites? Come on now, let's have a look at you. So what I'd like these ladies to do, you need 3 skills to become a really fantastic elite presenter. You need to be able to book appointments and sell your product, move your product around. You need to introduce new people and promote new elites. So who better than to talk than our orange elites to look at how to introduce new people. So could I ask you to take a look at some recruitment tips? So Lisa, and really sorry, I don't even know your name. Oh, Violet! Now, sure, we'll see that you need a helper in a minute.
Sorry, she has to come to the front of these things. We're getting her in practice for 10 years' time. Recruiting is, when I first started, I avoided asking certain people because I thought, oh, they won't be interested, or counting people out. And then it turns out that they actually were interested and they joined somebody else's team because I didn't ask them. So don't rule anybody out. I mean, people join for loads of different reasons. It's not always the money. I've got women in my team that joined because they didn't have many friends, or just because they liked the foundation or things like that. It's not always about the money. So just because somebody doesn't look like they need the money, don't put off asking them. That's why. You go. What's your tip for recruiting?
To be a black presenter, you need to ask the unicorn.
The unicorn.
That's what you need to buy.
I think for me it's about being positively consistent, because when you can think that people aren't watching you and watching your posts and being positive and you're being consistent and you're thinking, I'm slamming my head against a brick wall here, it actually is that people are watching you. I know that Claire, we had a conversation earlier, didn't we, about somebody that were watching you from, and even commented on Facebook through April, and then all of a sudden she bought some products from her. So yeah, as regards to sponsoring, be everybody's friend as well. Try and connect and really make friends, but genuinely have an interest with that person. It's not just about saying, do you want to come and work for me? It's about what I can do for you and being consistent with that. People are watching, even from right in launch. But yeah, just being positive and consistent with the course.
Thank you, ladies.